I've been fighting for residents on West Hendon Estate and being involved with other estates who are also finding similar problems. At the very moment, we have 3 residents who have been atrociously abused by Barnet Homes and have forced them to become homeless. We've finally got hold of some solicitors who we couldn't get hold of because housing has become a non-profitable way of earning a living. I will go back, I'll try to keep it short as possible. We believe that the original agreement for the regeneration of West Hendon is now sceptical and was actually done by someone who's not qualified in the legal department to actually make the decision to go ahead with the regeneration. We also know that Capita have had conflicts of interest as they are running the regeneration on behalf of Barnet Council. They've also been overseeing the valuations of the properties for the leaseholders on the estate. We do now, and I did get confirmation from Councillor Richard Cornelius earlier this year that although when the 2-bedroom masonettes was originally valued at £130,000 and then went up in value to £216,000 in the space of 5 months. That was just before the public inquiry, the first one. He has finally admitted that they don't know where they got that figure from. And so the council will still not raise it. Not forgetting, of course, it was Capita that was doing the valuations and would be gaining with the loss for the homeowners. Not forgetting, of course, that when they started the scheme, that they had planned that although the agreement was for all residents to have their homes, that the original plan, which they then come back with in 2013, was they wouldn't start building for the homeowners until there was knocking down Marsh Drive, which meant that virtually all the homeowners would have had to leave. They'd had to leave on a very much discounted price, below price which Capita and that had already arranged. The residents themselves believe that it started off with 680 homes, of which 76% was council. When it's finished, it will be over 2,000 dwellings, with only just over 10% will be council. The other trick in the book is the fact that they're now ensuring that all these residents, which have been kept for non-secure tenant, one is being kept for over 23 years as a non-secure council tenant, and still fighting in court to try to get themselves a secure place, is that it's now costing double for the taxpayer for these people to be housed elsewhere, whereas they could quite easily be housed on the estate if the council chose to do so. And there was talk, and I had talked with the councillors before the local election, and they was very confident that should Labour Council win, that they would be talking to Barrett's, and they basically had already agreed that there would be enough buildings built to house all the current residents on the estate. That is now no longer taking place, and Barnet Homes themselves are now ensuring with the new housing allocation policy that everybody is no longer entitled to a council home, no matter how long they are. The housing allocation policy also states that if the council tenants are bringing more than £30,000 into the household, they will no longer be entitled to be a council tenant. And you've got succession rights. This is basically ensuring that more and more council homes go private. Now, Barrett's, I know that there is Barrett's, the directors, there's a bit of a squill over there. We still haven't found out about the final outcome with the bunny payments, which Barrett's was done for getting local projects such as West Hendon and that. that was done for, and their contractors. So again, that's still something which needs to be looked into and chased up, which we're trying to do at the moment. We're also finding with the building projects, it's amazing that the fact that the new builds are causing so many problems. They're falling apart already. Residents are constantly getting trapped in the lifts. They can't phone out because you can't get phone signals in. They're redigging up the foundations to the brand new ones which they haven't even finished yet. They are working on a 7-day rota to try to get this done. They're putting people into these buildings without them being finished. And the council does absolutely nothing. In all the years that we've been complaining, bringing it up, the highways, environment, the regeneration project, and CPF have done absolutely nothing. Even when residents have called them up and pulled them down to have a look, they've had a look, gone into barracks, and then disappeared, and no report comes back to the resident. Now, these things are happening because there is money shifting. Me personally, I think that money is shifting so as to make this done. When this land, the barracks cannot get their hands on the land until they've emptied these properties. We've now got a position where, although residents was told that they would be moving into new properties by November, some of them will still be sitting in the same old properties in February. They're all packed up, ready to go. It's because there's a constant rush. There is no monitoring of this whatsoever. There are now residents sitting there and they're getting burgled every other day because of the amount of properties which are now left open and opportunities to go in. You've got dangerous working positions where it's now far more dangerous than it's ever been for road users and pedestrians on the estate. And it's likely to stay that way because if Brent Cross does take off, that means West Hendon goes on hold. So the people will be stuck where they are. The traffic will get worse because the council wants the money from Brent Cross. So it doesn't matter which project is going on. They want that money from Brent Cross to cover everything else. And Capita, and I have to say this, I've got a brand new way of doing things with working relationship, and I'm not surprised that the councillors like the new call centres which are up in Newcastle and whatnot, because they pay less money to those people, and those people have got no rights at all. Now you talk about zero contracts. The people on 0-hour contracts have got more rights than a lot of these people who are working for Capita, because they are on the triangle where they sit. Because they're working for Capita, they don't actually work for Capita. Capita doesn't employ them. They are on loan from a different company who has been asked to bring them in by the council or Capita themselves. So it's all round there. So with problems rolled up, they don't know which way to go. And I will leave you with this, is that I know a resident who's also been chased and harassed by Barnet Council, with bailiffs chasing them up for money that actually that Barnet know about, and well, if they went to court and would scrub it. But the bailiffs who are running this and chasing this up happen to work for Capita. So this is a regular thing that every service that I run into helping a resident, the backup thing is Capita, which is either owns it or runs it or has got a share in it, and all they're digging is out more money whichever way they can. So I will end it on there because I did say I would. So, all right, but please give a thought for the residents who are now, we've got over 200 residents on the estate who are now facing being made homeless because of a new policy, because that means that that money will now go out or be shared because of the new private thing. And I will end on this last note that the objection letter for the CPO3 is now ready for people to sign.